Hey guys, welcome to Psych Talks, and this is episode number 7. Before I start anything, again I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you who views the videos, likes it, subscribes it, and are forwarding it to as many people as possible. Thank you so much guys for all the support that you have been providing me. So today's episode is all about a different topic, though it's something that is especially useful for therapists but can also be used in daily life by general population too. So the title of the episode is Spontaneity and Humor. So over the course of my studying counseling psychology and also being a part of medical clowning, I have learned this fact that spontaneity and humor are something that is very crucial to keep each moment lively in your life. And with respect to in the context of therapy, I would say that spontaneity is something that brings the actual therapist in you, the actual way you work, the honesty in your skills, because the more you prepared, the more you are planned, I think you won't get the essence of you in the therapy. Similarly in life also, as much as we want to plan, as much as we want to prepare, but we always forget the fact that life is going to be always unpredictable. The more we make it predictable, the more it becomes unpredictable. So it's better to embrace the spontaneity, the spontaneous events that takes place, and I think that makes it easier to live each moment. So spontaneity is something that is very important, I feel, in the field of mental health, especially with therapists and with other professionals like teachers and mentors, because it's not only that you are not prepared for the therapy, but it's also that when you are spontaneous, you actually trust your instincts much more, you believe on yourself much more, because that's when your true self comes out. And especially, for example, I've had friends who always prepare a lot for the therapies that they take, but eventually even if you think a lot, the child or the client is not going to be like that always, and you need to be adaptable to change the planning and preparation that you did according to what the client is presenting to you. Similarly, even in life, if you stay as planned and prepared as possible, but it's not going to always work. So that is one about spontaneity. Secondly, that I want to talk about is humor. I wouldn't talk much about humor in terms of what humor is, because all of us know what it is. But one of the especially important part about humor that we all forget is we like making jokes, we make everything hilarious and funny, but one thing that we forget is we forget to laugh at our own selves. And that is a skill, that is especially a skill that each one of us need to acquire, need to develop, because until and unless you can laugh on yourselves, you can't make humor as pure in its form as possible. Because there is something called toxic humor, that in order to make one person laugh, you tend to make fun of the other person, but in that way you always forget that the other person is getting hurt. So why not just use ourselves in order to create the humor? And in terms of therapy, I feel it's very important, because in the context of therapy, especially with children and adolescents, you tend to talk about very serious stuff, but they might not always comprehend and process the information. But you add a tinge of humor in it, it becomes so light, the atmosphere becomes so facilitative for them to process the information. So that's about humor. And in everyday life also, trust me guys, you stay as serious as possible, but until unless you can't laugh at yourselves, you can't develop a humor of your own, I think everything becomes very boring, and that's all we fear about always. So that is something that I wanted to talk about today, that is spontaneity and humor. Keep in mind, because that's something that I have used and kept in mind, and it has helped me till now, and I know it's going to help me forward also. Thank you so much guys for viewing me, and please like, please subscribe, and please keep forwarding these videos to as many people as possible. Thank you so much for viewing me. Thank you guys.